God is showing this message in this very hour for a specific purpose, for a specific reason that I think you need to understand something. The Bible says, acknowledge God in everything you do. Acknowledging God in everything you do is not only when it's convenient for you. It's not only when you think that I just have to do this for the sake of doing it. Acknowledging God in everything you do simply means that you don't have your own self-choice. You don't have your own self-will. You don't have anything about yourself. You acknowledge God. Before you take those decisions, before you go into that business, you acknowledge God first. Before you start that YouTube channel that you've been trying to create, acknowledge God first. If you do things without acknowledging God, you keep losing. There was a time in my life in 2020, I was living a very loosed and unprepared life, because if you don't acknowledge God in everything you do, you're living a very unprepared life because you lose. I started everything that I started that period of time that I didn't acknowledge God, all vanished away. I did not achieve anything inside of it. But the moment I started putting God first, I didn't just succeed. God began to guide me on what to do, how to do it. If I don't know, God would bring people who is better than me in that field to show me how to do it. Acknowledging God, like I told you, is not when it's convenient. Well, let me just say it. You have to say it all the time. You want to get married? Acknowledge God. You need money for a business. You want to start something, a project? Acknowledge God. If you allow God to direct your path, your life will be very smooth. The reason why many people are struggling with life is because they don't allow God to direct their path. Because you are not allowing God to lead you. That is why life is so difficult for you. That is why where you are today. That is why you're stuck in the dark. That is why you're still in the dark. That is why you cannot stop living pornography life. That is why the desire to live in sin is not dead yet, because you've never acknowledged God. If you acknowledge God, you will value God more than those pornography videos. You do those things because you don't really love God. The reason why you lie is because you don't love God. The reason why you do all these clumsy things because the love of God is because you don't acknowledge God. Because God is not first in your life. You don't truly believe God. You just come to God when you need something. I'm talking to you. Let's talk to each other, right? We do most things at times because we are in haste. Do things when God wants you to do it if you ever want to succeed.